With the economy today, this seems probably like one of the more stable industries.
This was a great opportunity for me.
I was unemployed and somebody said, "Hey, you want to learn how to drive a truck?" And I went, yeah, okay.
Our country constantly is in need of goods delivered, and without trucks, it can't be delivered.
My dad taught me how to drive, and so once I was going to school, and he taught me how to drive, and ever since then, I've been driving a semi.
Trying to find a career that suited my needs financially.
You get a few months, 6 months, a year under your belt, and then you can pretty much walk or go wherever you want to go.
I'm taking this on as my retirement job.
At this point, this looked like the best option.
The more you know, the better person you're going to be. So if something doesn't work out, you can always go to plan B, C, or D.
By far, it's better to go through school. You can go out and do this on your own. There's no law saying that you have to go to a school.
This school has been really great. They've been very supportive. They do more than just teach you how to drive a truck. They teach you about the industry, but they also, help you get into the industry. So I think that's very important. Not everybody can do that on their own.
At Southwest Truck Driver Training, we take students from square one. They study the CDL book first week, and that's all prepped so they can go down to motor vehicles and take their permit test.
I had an opportunity to actually bypass the school, just do the CDL and get some training. I felt this school was very important.
Second week of the classroom, we cover federal carrier motor safety regulations, trip planning, learn how to read atlases, do logbooks.
Getting proper training, getting the proper learning environment is really the best way to go.
Third week they go out to the range, learn how to inspect the vehicle to determine whether it is safe to operate or not. Learn all the backing maneuvers that they need to do to pass the test, to be issued a license, and learn how to drive the vehicle safely and proficiently enough to pass a road test.
I hadn't driven a tractor trailer before I came to school. From the classroom aspects of it, learned all the laws and what you need to know. And then the on-the-road training is phenomenal.
Then they graduate, and most of them will go to work as soon as they leave here.
It's a little more intricate than it looks. So, yeah, it's preparing me definitely for a long career, I hope. It's
kind of like when you have your kids riding a bike without training wheels for the first time. The perks of seeing somebody accomplish what they came here to get, you can't put money on it. There's not a value on it. It just gets you that warm and fuzzy feeling. The industry's changed quite a bit. If you are brand new out, if you have a brand new license with no experience, the insurance companies are kind of making it difficult for some of them to hire.
My insurance company helps me out. They have requirements that I have to go by. So that's the first thing I ask on the phone when they call me.
The 160-hour program doesn't open up every door. You're still a brand new driver, but it opens up enough doors to get your feet in.
The requirements, you have to have at least 2 years experience.
They make you a lot more conscious of the things that I think we take for granted a lot of times. Coming back to school actually gave me a better sense of being more conscientious even on the road with my own vehicle now.
I come in here, I bring them in here, and I go on a test drive with them. They drive my trucks, tractor trailers. I have them back up, go on the freeways, go on the city streets, just kind of see how they handle the equipment.
There are things in this industry that you need to have the professionals point out to you. I see it on the road when we're out there training right now, how crazy drivers drive around trucks. I never realized that before. Some drivers come in and apply this today to driving for years, and they didn't know how to get out of second gear. I stopped them right in the part. I said, "No, we're done." It's important to get the qualifications and actually see what they can do in the truck. And once you kind of see how they do in the truck, you kind of make a judgment from there. Having a CDL, a commercial driver's license, it's a great tool in your toolbox. It gives me a lot more flexibility than what I've had in the past, and it gives me just a great opportunity to do something totally different.
The reason that they started in with the CDL is some of the states You could walk into motor vehicles and say, oh, I need a license to drive this truck. And there was really no testing. They just about issued to it. You had people out there driving the trucks that really, by today's standards, had no idea what they were doing.
There's always going to be something you can do with your CDL license. So it's a good asset to have. It's a good background to have, because once you have that experience, you can always fall back on it.